And I'm really glad I did, because the things that I'm capable now, knocking on the door of 50, 4 years ago, I was nowhere, I wasn't able to do, things I'm able to do now. And in fact, Neil, to your point earlier, like I feel my cardio and my stamina and everything now is better than it was in my 20s. I know that I'm capable of doing things that in my 20s, like late 20s, I don't think I'm certainly stronger, and my cardio now, I'm surprised. I've surprised myself, like what I'm capable of doing because of boxing training. And that's great. I mean, yesterday I was doing technical sparring with someone who was 20, 23. We're in the ring. We're just doing basic stuff. Like we're throwing straight punches, and we're parrying, and we're doing whatever else. And by the end of it, I was asking him, like, hey, how long you been boxing? He just picked it up. I said, well, how old are you? He said he was 23. And he asked me, I'm like, oh, I'm 47. And his eyes bug out, and it's like, whoa, you're moving really good for someone that old. And I maybe could, in that moment, I maybe could have been offended, but it actually felt really good. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I am moving pretty good for someone that old.
Yeah.
Thanks, So
now the other thing that we always hear is that the first thing to go is your reflexes, your ability to respond quickly. And I'm wondering how much of that has to do with cardio and stamina and other factors, and how much of it is something that is specific that you couldn't call reflexes and it isn't anything else.
Yeah, well, I think, like anything, yeah, they say the last thing to go is the power. Like you got, but you're right. Those fast twitch muscles are, those are some of the first to go as you get older. But the thing is that, I never trained my fast twitch muscles, when I was younger, because I wasn't doing anything that really required it. But now that, I've been boxing for the last 4 years, I'm actually doing stuff in the gym that, you're doing exercises that are based on hand speed and based on twitching or responding quickly. And so, yes, I mean, if I was doing this 20 years ago, my body would naturally be at a different level. But the fact that I'm training those fast twitch muscles now, I've seen improvements. And so even, with those sort of, muscles and your response time, just with practice, throwing tennis balls at the wall, catching them, and all sorts of stuff helps. And, there's different types of bags, double-ended bag or other small balls that you can use to really get your target, zeroed in. And